There is one question everybody is asking.
Where is K9?
Where is K9?
Where is K9?
Where is K9?
Where is K9? K9 is one of the biggest gorilla tag YouTubers, yet suddenly he just seemed to disappear. The entire community has no idea where he has really disappeared to, yet today I'll explain it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's really find out why K9 suddenly left the internet. So, who exactly is K9 and why is everyone searching for him? Well, let's start off with who he actually is. K9 is a gorilla tag YouTuber and he has a grand total of 1,480,000 subscribers. He has one of the rarest badges in the game called the Illustrator badge and is very known in the gorilla tag community. He held up one of the biggest reputations inside of the game and yet suddenly disappeared. If you look at his channel, you can see he hasn't posted for 6 months straight and everyone is waiting for the day he finally uploads just one singular video. His last video was named My Last Video and we all thought this was a hoax. Every year, K9 would end up doing one of these videos, yet this time, did he actually mean it? K9 has quite literally vanished off the internet, following after his last video that he posted. At first, we all thought K9 would take a month to post. Some creators typically tend to take more time making videos, all worth it at least to make a quality video that he knew his fans would enjoy. Yet we have been left with nothing for 6 months. However, looking at the videos created by PieterPie, pretty cool guy, asked to join my Minecraft world once. Well, he delved deep into really trying to find where K9 actually is, and the information he found was, let's just say, shocking. Putting it into my own words, I knew K9 took some time to respond to messages, but he just didn't respond to him, nor did he respond to anyone else, thus starting the search for K9. Something was wrong. K9 just suddenly disappeared. There was no message, no goodbye, no nothing. K9 is a very secretive person, and from him disappearing completely, it seems that it was very obvious. It's not like we know what he looks like or what his name actually is. Looking at an interview with one of K9's previous editors, named BubblesVR, he talked about his last experience with K9. And let's just say the information he actually mentioned is completely mind-breaking. So let's just take a look.
So very recently, a beloved YouTuber and good friend of mine, K9, has vanished off the face of the earth. And I don't mean that like as a joke. This guy has completely vanished. So very recently I noticed that K9 wasn't responding to anything on Discord, which was a little bit alarming. He does normally take a long time to reply, but not this long. I personally thought it was a little bit odd that he just wasn't responding at all. This is when I later found out he wasn't even responding to anyone. I've known K9 since before he even had a YouTube channel, and not even I can get a response from him. So clearly something was up. So I called one of my good friends, George, otherwise known as BubblesVR, to ask him a little bit about this, as he previously edited for K9. Can you detail what happened leading up to his disappearance?
Yeah, he is completely fine as far as I know. He hasn't spoken to me in like a month, but as far as I know, he stopped speaking to everyone else 2 months ago. I don't really know anything of why he hasn't spoken to anyone.
You knew he was going to be taking a break with what happened. You kind of knew he was going to be taking a little bit of a break. When did you start to notice, like, oh, he actually just might be gone?
I knew the situation would have made him take a break, but I didn't think he'd stop talking to us. I thought maybe it'd be a week or two and then he'd talk to us again. But yeah, he just hasn't said anything behind the scenes. Yeah, as I said, I think I'm the last message he sent on Discord. And K9, I miss you. Can you answer me back, please? Yeah, we're worried about you, buddy.
So after looking at what Boom just said, it seemed like K9 had just completely disappeared. And it seems like he's just gone completely silent. That was until I looked at Pine's channel yet again. I looked at his most recent videos and saw that Elliot found K9. What could this mean? Was he actually back? Was he going to return? Did somebody actually find out where he was gone after all of these months? So, I just said he's officially quitting or something like that, but now he's potentially back or has been found at least. Well, this is confusing. I mean, he hasn't posted in 6 months, so surely he's not coming back anytime soon. Either way, Elliot, another gorilla tag YouTuber with around 1 million subscribers, also starred inside of Pine's newest video, and apparently they talk about K9 returning, or him at least being found. Also, hi Elliot, I know you're watching this, or not. But anyways, let's look into if he's actually back, because I'm dragging this video out already. Well, as I just said, Elliot spoke to Pine, not only about Gorilla Tag, but about K9 too. And I'm pretty sure it is confirmed that K9 is alive. We wouldn't want a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers, let alone anyone to just mysteriously die. Despite this, Elliot said he was, stalking him, and that it's confirmed he is alive. Pine actually recorded this interview, so let's just take a look at a snippet from this interview.
Even though he hasn't texted any of us in 6 months, he is alive based on something that I saw. His activity on a different account, because because I was stalking him. But he still hasn't texted us. We're stalking him, and he is alive. So I don't know if that means he's just kind of like, he's taking a break from K9, or he's just like done with it. But like, he's still alive, and like, honestly, that matters more than if he comes back or not to me. So, you know, he was holding up the friend group, bro. Yeah, he was the most peaceful dude, bro. And like, every time, I have never heard K9 get mad at somebody like once in our entire
Neither.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I don't know how he's so peaceful.
So it's not confirmed. Yeah, it could be true that K9's last video, named his last video and was his last video, might show off that he actually might not return. And if you didn't hear, by the way, Elliot said that he was stalking K9, and so he was online on a different account, but he has not responded to anyone, and he's completely ghosted anyone. This could mean he just wanted to break off of the internet, or doesn't want to go under the facade of K9 anymore, or maybe he just wanted to quit without anyone knowing. So with everything that has been mentioned in this video today, I'll try to sum up what the future looks like for the K9 YouTube channel. So let's just start off with the basics. He hasn't posted in around 6 months, and there has to be a logical cause for this. I believe Elliot mentioned something about his mental health, and this could be a reason he took a break, whether that being something personal that happened to him or his family members. But considered it could be really personal, I'll push that aside for now. From what it seems, using more information from what Elliot said from the previous interviews, despite the fact he was stalking K9, it was confirmed that he was online using a different account, proving that he is alive, and who knows, maybe he'll come back to content creation. For now, we just have to sit tight and hope he announces something, whether it be a community post, a video, or literally anything. So where do you think K9 is right now? Comment it down below. Anywho, please remember to like and subscribe as it really helps me out. Please join my Discord server too with the link in the description. We somewhat recently just hit 1,000 members. Anywho, thank you for watching to the end, but keep in mind, there will be one question the Gorilla Tag community will always ask. Where is K9?